ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to speak to you about an essential journey that each one of us must undertake at some point in our lives, the journey of rebuilding oneself. This process is not only about personal growth, but also about positioning yourself to fulfill your God-given potential. Rebuilding yourself is a transformative journey that begins with a decision to reflect, renew, and reawaken the greatness within you. The first step in rebuilding yourself is self-reflection and awareness. This process begins with a deep and honest examination of your current state. It requires you to take a step back from the hustle and bustle of daily life and look inward. Ask yourself fundamental questions. Who am I? What are my strengths and weaknesses? What are my values and beliefs? What are the recurring patterns in my life that have led me to where I am today? Self-reflection is not a one-time activity, but an ongoing practice. It involves a continuous process of introspection and evaluation. Set aside regular time to meditate on your experiences, actions, and decisions. Journaling can be a powerful tool in this process. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and insights. Over time, you will begin to see patterns and themes that reveal deeper truths about yourself. In your self-reflection, it's important to be completely honest and non-judgmental. Acknowledge both your accomplishments and your failures. Celebrate your strengths and recognize the areas where you need improvement. This honesty can be challenging because it may bring up uncomfortable truths. However, it is essential for genuine growth and transformation. Remember, the goal is not to criticize yourself, but to gain a clear and accurate understanding of who you are. Awareness goes hand in hand with self-reflection. It involves being mindful and present in your daily life. Pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors as they arise. Notice how you react in different situations, how you interact with others, and how you feel in various environments. This heightened awareness helps you understand the triggers and motivations behind your actions. It allows you to see the connection between your inner state and your external circumstances. Another key aspect of self-reflection and awareness is understanding your past. Reflect on your life experiences from childhood to the present. Consider how these experiences have shaped your beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. Identify any unresolved issues or lingering emotions that may be affecting you. Understanding your past is crucial because it provides context for your current situation and insights into the patterns that may need to be changed. In addition to looking at the past, it's important to reflect on your present circumstances. Assess your current life situation, including your relationships, career, health, and personal growth. Are you where you want to be? If not, what needs to change? This assessment requires you to be brutally honest about what is and isn't working in your life. It might involve difficult realizations and decisions, but it is a necessary part of the rebuilding process. Self-reflection and awareness also involve connecting with your inner desires and aspirations. What are your true passions and dreams? What gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment? These questions help you identify your core values and priorities. Aligning your life with these values and passions is crucial for achieving long-term satisfaction and success. It's about discovering what truly matters to you and making choices that reflect these priorities. Furthermore, self-reflection involves seeking feedback from others. Sometimes our self-perception can be clouded by biases and blind spots. Talking to trusted friends, family members, or mentors can provide valuable insights into how others see you. They can offer perspectives that you might not have considered and help you identify areas for improvement. Be open to constructive criticism and willing to learn from others' observations. In the journey of self-reflection and awareness, it's important to practice self-compassion. Be kind and gentle with yourself as you uncover your imperfections and areas of growth. Understand that everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and the goal is progress, not perfection. Treat yourself with the same empathy and understanding that you would extend to a close friend. In summary, self-reflection and awareness are foundational to rebuilding yourself. It's about taking an honest and comprehensive look at who you are, understanding your past, assessing your present, and envisioning your future. This process requires time, effort, and courage, but it is the key to unlocking your true potential and embarking on a transformative journey of personal growth. Embracing change is a crucial step in the journey of rebuilding oneself. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet it is often met with resistance and fear. To rebuild yourself, you must learn to welcome change as a natural and necessary process for growth. This involves shifting your mindset, letting go of the old, and being open to new experiences and perspectives. One of the first aspects of embracing change is understanding its inevitability. Change is constant, and resisting it only leads to stagnation. When you accept that change is an essential part of life, you begin to see it not as a threat but as an opportunity. This shift in perspective is fundamental because it allows you to approach change with a sense of curiosity and excitement rather than fear and anxiety. Embracing change also requires letting go of the past. This means releasing old habits, beliefs, and behaviors that no longer serve you. It's about recognizing that clinging to the familiar can hold you back from reaching your full potential. This can be challenging because the familiar feels safe and comfortable, but true growth occurs outside of your comfort zone. Letting go is an act of courage and trust, trusting that what lies ahead is better than what you leave behind. A significant part of embracing change is developing resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt and bounce back from adversity. It's about being flexible and open to new possibilities, even when things don't go as planned. Building resilience involves cultivating a positive mindset and a willingness to learn from every experience. When you view challenges as opportunities for growth, you become more adaptable and capable of handling whatever comes your way. Change often brings uncertainty, and learning to navigate this uncertainty is a key aspect of embracing it. Uncertainty can be uncomfortable, but it's also where innovation and creativity thrive. Embracing change means being willing to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to trust that you have the resources and capabilities to handle whatever comes your way. This requires a leap of faith and a belief in your ability to figure things out as you go. Another important aspect of embracing change is the willingness to reevaluate and redefine your goals and priorities. As you grow and evolve, your aspirations may change, and it's important to be flexible and open to this evolution. What you wanted a few years ago may no longer be relevant or fulfilling. Embracing change means continuously assessing your goals and ensuring they align with your current values and desires. This dynamic approach keeps you moving forward and prevents you from getting stuck in outdated ambitions. Embracing change also involves cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. When you have a growth mindset, you view challenges and setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve rather than as threats to your competence. This mindset fosters a love for learning and a resilience that is essential for navigating change. It allows you to see failure not as a final verdict, but as a stepping stone towards success. Change can also impact your relationships, and embracing it means being open to the evolving dynamics in your interactions with others. This might involve reevaluating and redefining relationships that no longer align with your growth. It also means being open to forming new connections that support and enhance your journey. Surrounding yourself with people who encourage and inspire you is crucial during times of change. They can provide support, new perspectives, and a sense of community as you navigate your transformation. Practicing mindfulness and staying present can greatly aid in embracing change. When you focus on the present moment, you are less likely to be overwhelmed by the uncertainty of the future or the regrets of the past. Mindfulness helps you to appreciate the here and now, making it easier to adapt to new circumstances as they arise. It encourages you to respond to change with a calm and clear mind, rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or anxiety. Embracing change also involves actively seeking out new experiences and challenges. This proactive approach helps you build confidence and expand your horizons. By regularly stepping out of your comfort zone, you become more accustomed to change and better equipped to handle it. This might involve taking on new projects, learning new skills, or exploring different environments. Each new experience broadens your perspective and enhances your ability to adapt. In the process of embracing change, it's essential to maintain a positive attitude. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, it means maintaining hope and optimism despite them. A positive outlook helps you see the potential benefits of change and motivates you to take constructive action. It encourages you to focus on what you can control and to make the best of every situation. Positivity also has a contagious effect, influencing those around you to adopt a similar mindset and creating a supportive environment for change. Finally, embracing change involves continuous personal development. This means committing to lifelong learning and self-improvement. The more you invest in your growth, the better prepared you are to handle change. This might involve formal education, self-study, or learning through experiences. The key is to remain curious and open-minded, always seeking to expand your knowledge and skills. Personal development not only enhances your ability to navigate change, but also enriches your life in countless ways. Overcoming past hurts is a vital part of rebuilding yourself, and it begins with acknowledging the pain that has impacted your life. Many of us carry emotional scars from past experiences, relationships that ended poorly, failures that left us doubting our abilities, or situations that caused deep emotional wounds. Recognizing these hurts is the first step toward healing. Denial or suppression only prolongs the pain and prevents us from moving forward. By facing these wounds head on, we can start the process of healing and growth. One crucial aspect of overcoming past hurts is allowing yourself to feel and express your emotions. Bottling up your feelings or pretending that everything is fine can lead to emotional blockages that hinder your progress. It's essential to give yourself permission to grieve, to be angry, to feel sadness, and to experience the full range of emotions that come with past hurts. This emotional release is not a sign of weakness, but a necessary part of the healing process. Whether through journaling, talking with a trusted friend, or seeking professional counseling, expressing your emotions can help you process and understand them better. Forgiveness is another powerful tool in overcoming past hurts. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of those who hurt you or forgetting the pain they caused. Instead, it's about releasing the hold that these past events have on your present and future. Holding on to grudges and resentment can consume your energy and prevent you from experiencing true peace and happiness. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, a way to free yourself from the chains of past hurts. It allows you to move forward without the burden of anger and bitterness. Self-compassion plays a significant role in overcoming past hurts. Often we are our harshest critics, blaming ourselves for the pain we've endured or for not handling situations differently. Practicing self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Acknowledge that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Give yourself grace and recognize that making mistakes and experiencing pain is part of being human. Self-compassion helps you heal by fostering a sense of acceptance and self-love. Reframing your perspective on past hurts can also aid in the healing process. Instead of viewing these experiences solely as sources of pain, try to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge you faced and every setback you encountered has contributed to the person you are today. These experiences have taught you resilience, empathy, and strength. By shifting your perspective, you can transform past hurts into valuable lessons that propel you forward. This doesn't mean ignoring the pain, but finding meaning and purpose in it. Building a support system is crucial when dealing with past hurts. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you, who understand your journey and offer a safe space for you to share your experiences. Isolation can exacerbate feelings of pain and loneliness, while a strong support network provides comfort and perspective. Seek out friends, family, mentors, or support groups who can walk alongside you as you navigate the healing process. Their presence and understanding can make a significant difference in your ability to overcome past hurts. Engaging in activities that promote healing and self-care is essential. Physical exercise, meditation, creative outlets, and hobbies can all contribute to your emotional well-being. These activities help reduce stress, improve your mood, and provide a healthy outlet for processing emotions. Taking care of your physical health is equally important. as it can have a direct impact on your emotional state. Eating nutritious foods, getting adequate rest, and maintaining a regular exercise routine can all support your healing journey. Understanding the root causes of your past hurts is another step in overcoming them. Sometimes the pain we experience is tied to deeper issues, such as unresolved childhood trauma, unmet needs, or patterns of behavior that we learned early in life. Delving into these underlying issues with the help of a therapist or counselor can provide clarity and insight. By addressing the root causes, you can begin to break free from repetitive cycles of pain and build healthier patterns moving forward. Setting healthy boundaries is an important part of overcoming past hurts. If certain people or situations continue to cause you pain, it may be necessary to establish clear boundaries to protect your well-being. This might involve limiting contact with toxic individuals, asserting your needs and expectations in relationships, or making choices that prioritize your emotional health. Boundaries are not about shutting people out, but about creating a safe space for your healing and growth. Engaging in forgiveness and reconciliation with others, when appropriate, can also be part of overcoming past hurts. This doesn't mean you have to reconcile with everyone who has hurt you, but where possible, mending relationships can be healing. Open and honest communication, expressing your feelings and listening to the perspectives of others, can sometimes lead to mutual understanding and resolution. Reconciliation, however, should only be pursued if it contributes positively to your healing process and does not put you at further emotional risk. Investing in personal growth and development is another effective way to overcome past hurts. Focus on building new skills, pursuing your passions, and setting new goals. Engaging in activities that enhance your self-esteem and sense of accomplishment can help you move past the pain and create a more fulfilling life. By channeling your energy into positive endeavors, you can redirect your focus from past hurts to future possibilities. Cultivating mindfulness and staying present can also aid in overcoming past hurts. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It helps you to become aware of your thoughts and feelings without getting overwhelmed by them. Practicing mindfulness can reduce the impact of negative emotions and help you develop a more balanced perspective. It allows you to appreciate the present and reduce the influence of past hurts on your current state of mind. Exploring spiritual practices can offer comfort and guidance in overcoming past hurts. Whether through prayer, meditation, or connecting with a faith community, spiritual practices can provide a sense of peace and purpose. They can offer solace in times of distress and help you find meaning in your experiences. Engaging in spiritual practices can also foster a sense of connection to something greater than yourself, providing strength and resilience in the face of past hurts. Developing a growth mindset is essential for anyone looking to rebuild themselves and achieve their full potential. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and perseverance. This contrasts with a fixed mindset, where people believe their basic qualities, such as intelligence or talent, are simply fixed traits. Embracing a growth mindset involves changing the way you think about challenges, effort, failure, and success. The first step in developing a growth mindset is to understand and acknowledge the power of your thoughts. Your mindset influences how you approach life's challenges and opportunities. By becoming aware of your internal dialogue and identifying any fixed mindset thoughts, you can start to challenge and reframe them. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'm not good at this," you can reframe it to, "I'm not good at this yet." This simple shift in perspective opens up the possibility for growth and improvement. Embracing challenges is a fundamental aspect of a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as threats to their abilities. They understand that facing difficulties is a natural part of the learning process. When you encounter a challenge, instead of avoiding it or feeling defeated, approach it with curiosity and a willingness to learn. This attitude helps you build resilience and adaptability, which are crucial for personal development. Effort is seen differently in a growth mindset compared to a fixed mindset. In a fixed mindset, effort is often viewed as fruitless or indicative of a lack of ability. However, in a growth mindset, effort is recognized as an essential component of mastery and success. Understand that putting in effort is not a sign of weakness, but a pathway to improvement. The more you practice and engage with a task, the more skilled you become. This understanding motivates you to keep striving and pushing your limits, knowing that effort leads to progress. Learning from failure is another key element of a growth mindset. Failure is not seen as a reflection of your abilities, but as a valuable learning experience. Each setback provides insights into what didn't work and what you can do differently next time. By analyzing your failures, you can identify areas